feel like neither of my top speedruns have gone unpunished. Let's roll that intro and figure out what happened this time. What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel, Small Bore and Two Wheels. If it's the first time you're here, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. So, what happened this time around? I was riding back from my meeting, which I got that top speed run. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below at the end of the video as well. But I started hearing something different with the exhaust. Not different, but familiar. And not only that, but based on the vibration, this control side came undone. So I gotta fix that. And like I said, there was some different but familiar sounds coming from the exhaust. So I've dealt with that in the past. So I'm kind of hoping that it's not the exhaust bolt that I fixed. But there's only one way to find out. And it's to get on there. Okay, so we'll lean this girl over on the pegs and take a look at the exhaust bolts. Okay, well, that's good news. That's the one I fixed last time. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty much flush with the head of the engine itself. So I'm probably gonna have to take this one off, take both the exhaust and the little flange off of it, and try to do the same thing I did on the other side to the now broken side. Oh, and did I mention that 48 hours of Ruckus is in 3 days? Yeah, that's how far in advance I filmed these videos. But let's just do some sort of time lapse and see how far I can get today. Okay, now that I've taken that bolt off, you guys can see it's a clean flush brake. Alright, you guys have seen the video of me fixing it, so time lapse should be enough. I'm not gonna cover that same issue again. But I have seen something here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a crack. Oh man, that is not good. I do not want to lose this. Because no matter how good I do the bolts on the flange, if that flange breaks, there's really not much I can do at that point, and I'll probably lose the whole exhaust. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh man. Okay, going back to the drawing board. Hopefully this next drill bit I use doesn't break too. Another one bites the dust. It has to be that angle I'm in, man. Let's try to change that. So what I'm gonna do is try to put some of this epoxy on there for now. I mean, I don't really have anybody that can weld soon enough to make it to 48 hours of Ruckus, so I'm hoping this will work. So let's mix it, put it on there, and then see what's up.
Tomorrow.
Alright, it is 5:14 in the morning on July 4th, so I have to get this exhaust back on so I can actually participate on 48 hours of Ruckus. Thankfully, my wife got me this. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of like a multi-tool, multi-socket. It just works with different bolts and even Allen heads. I tried it with some of them, so I'll go ahead and try to install the exhaust real quick, and I'll possibly test it tomorrow. Hopefully I can ride. So JB weld is dry, secured for 24 hours. Put some inside, put some around the edge. Hopefully it holds. Okay, so it may not look the prettiest, but I think it'll be a pretty good solution for 48 hours of Ruckus. For now, tugging on it, you can't really move it, so it should cure all of today, and hopefully tomorrow morning I can ride it.
Tomorrow for sure.
Alright, so today is July 6th. I've been trying to get the Ruckus started for about 30 minutes now. The battery's still dead. There's still an issue with the exhaust, and although I feel pretty confident about the exhaust, I don't know if I'll be able to make this happen, which is really sad. Like, I have lights to do the night vlogging and everything, but it's kind of frustrating. At this point, there's really not much I can do. Oh no. Other than, I guess, take out the starter cable and see if it starts like that. But then if the exhaust doesn't hold up, it might be an issue. So as much as I would like to test the new headlights out on 48 hours of Ruckus, there has been some issues that I tried to fix and I felt pretty comfortable about up until the battery wouldn't start. So first one, like, I lost my bolts on the drive home after the speed run, so it's being held together by a shoelace. The exhaust, I mean, one of the bolts fell off, or I guess broke off. I had to retap that hole and take care of that. The battery is still pretty much dead, and I would be willing to do all of that. I mean, ride the 20 miles to work if it was just one of those, but I think safely and in order to actually get to work, I don't think I'll be able to do that today, which really blows, but there's really not much I can do. So it's starting to be late. It's 5:30. If I don't put anything back and get in my car, I'm not gonna make it to work in time, and at this point, if I were to break down on the way to work, I would be late. So I'm gonna have to call it quits today. I will be getting some other tags, but challenges, but I don't know. It may have to be a little more creative.
Later.
Okay, so I tried to make it here on the Ruckus. There was a few issues. I'll be living vicariously through you guys today. Keep riding, keep causing a ruckus, post more things. This is such an awesome game, and I'm really sad that I won't be participating as I would like. But it's not the last that you've seen from me in 48 Hours of Ruckus. Enjoy the view of what would have been Lincoln's challenge. But I mean, I didn't even bring the flag with me. I was pretty mad this morning. But yeah, you haven't seen the last of me.
One eternity later.
But that didn't stop me from getting creative and still being able to participate. So if for some reason your bike is down, just work from the garage. You may not win, but you'll still have some fun. I would like to actually go ahead and congratulate everybody that played, and obviously the top 1, 2, and 3 people, because they killed the game. So if you guys want to participate next year, somebody else will put it together, I'm sure, and it'll be awesome just like this year. So if you like what you saw and you followed us on Instagram throughout the whole thing, just come on and play with us, because it only takes a little ride for you to find a lot of these things. You can even plan it out in your lunch hour and then go after work, or if you work really long shifts like I do, just plan it on the way to or from work. So it's a great event that I participated in twice, and I wish I would have been able to participate beforehand. So if you guys did like this kind of content, just give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to make sure what else I have. And if you want to make sure you don't miss anything I post, ring that bell so you're notified every single time I upload something. Until next time, guys, keep causing a ruckus. Let's pass out later.